Happy Friday! Jeremy here once again for your Friday suggestions. We apologize about the missed episode last week, but we're getting back on track as soon as possible. We hope these games make up for it in this week's WP. The sociopathic purple rabbit Bunny Lord has come back in time to save the world from aliens. Did that get your attention? Released in 2015, Not a Hero is a 2D side-scrolling shooter developed by John Ribbons, creator of OlliOlli. The plot isn't even the most ridiculous aspect of this game. Filled with an incredible amount of odd yet hysterical dialogue, you'll choose one of 9 characters to fight fire with fire. Bunny Lord wants to earn favor in his run for mayor by cleaning up the city. And how do you do that? By taking out all the criminals, of course. Across 3 acts, you'll be given various speedrunning-like challenges to accomplish, from killing certain enemies, collecting items, or even finding hidden locations before countdown. Sliding between cover and through doors, prepare to take on floors and floors of enemies while you scour for upgrades and objectives. It's time to rid the city of murderers, drug dealers, and crime bosses, and finally elect a leader who will protect us from violence with even more incredible violence. The story of Not a Hero is by no means a gut-wrencher that will change your life, but this goofy narrative is still worthy of your time. Every once in a while, we need something to test our patience. Something to really get the juices flowing so that we can overcome our adversities through thought. V, or the letter V 6 times, or whatever you want to call it, is a good chance to practice chilling out. In V, you'll be platforming side to side, up and down in an interesting reinvention of Atari-style platforming. This is a totally chaotic puzzle-solving experience. First off, you can only change your stance in gravity when touching either the floor or ceiling. Second, sections of the world scroll one screen at a time like Mega Man and other classic platformers. This restricts what the player sees and prompts you to stay on the edge in order to be ready for whatever obstacle you have to avoid next. Somewhere between open world and Metroidvania layouts, you're allowed to play this sci-fi throwback in whichever order you prefer. You have to save your 5 cohorts and get them back to the ship, but the puzzle sequence is purely based on your own decisions. Once you get close to finding a member of your crew, you'll have to figure your way through some new game mechanics only present in that area, such as screen wrapping and bounce pads. We promise, this game can be absolutely rage-inducing, but I think you owe it to yourself to see it through and experience what V has to offer. Ray is on an adventure in Beyond Eyes to find her cat friend, Nani. Having never left her home's garden, Ray has to find her way around an unknown world with little more than the sounds of nature. You'll have to navigate using your footsteps and the sounds of nearby animals, among other noises. Any new noises are presented as something familiar until you discover what they actually are. This will greatly change how you navigate through the world, experiencing situations as they show up mere feet from you. At first, the limited understanding of the world around you is a little aggravating, but then you realize you're playing as a blind character, helping you see why you have to experience this game one step at a time. This game is an interesting little artistic experience, showing off the presence of sound that is always around us. When all of your other senses are stripped away, it's surprising what you'll notice about the world using only what is obvious to you. Beyond Eyes is a very short artistic experience that may not have a thrilling story, but it's worth your time to step into a calm, vibrant world that is just waiting to be discovered. Thank you all for watching. 3 more games down as we creep closer to the summer. If you want to include any of your favorite games in these lists, feel free to let us know. And if you want to be a part of our community, consider subscribing so you can join in on our discussions. Now, as always, go play some great games.